When a man finds a clear sense of purpose in his life, then everything else tends to fall into place and he knows what to do. So this week on our leadership meeting, we spoke about the case of a man who was struggling to focus his attention on finding that purpose, and spoke about some of the approaches that we're using on Maniphesto Core in order to help men to move through that process. Here comes a little clip from the conversation.
If I were working with this guy, I would zero in on the martial arts stuff, but I would ask about I would peel back several more layers of why. Like, is it have to do with his own benefit that he's received and wanting to share that with other people, or is it the relationships, or is it like there's several different things that could be underlying that desire, and the clearer it is, the more real it is. I'm curious, when you originally said his complaint was that it's not concrete enough, and you felt like it was concrete enough, how concrete has he gotten? Like, where is it dropping off? Where is this um, current zone?
Mm. I think I think he struggles to do it because it hurts, I guess.
Hmm.
Even so, I think he says it's not something solid to do. I think he struggles because it's painful.
Hmm.
Mm.
So the complaint is a mask for
Yeah,
the real friction.
I just wrote that down because that wasn't clear for me before you asked me the question. Yeah, but I think it's just a mask to say I don't want to do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that pain. If you ask why enough, then you get deeper and deeper into, like, what are your foundational beliefs about existence, and that can be very difficult for people to confront and to try and look at and understand, and can be confusing for people as well. You asked for different approaches that one could use. So I think there's a contemplative approach of just kind of like, not even just being, so more meditative. There's something around like journaling is another approach. There can be a social approach, like often for a lot of guys, that's the easiest, is talking with other men about purpose, listening to other men about purpose. There's something social about that. Reading life stories of very purposeful men is a very powerful way of doing this as well. I think we can really get inspired by listening to stories. That's probably also one of the easier ways of doing it. We have the visualization exercise, so drawing and using kind of like artistic visual effects is another one that can be used. Those are some of the different tools that we can approach this with.
That also sounds pretty good, because I can give him an option. If I can say, you can try to get down and do it like the painful way, or you can start reading a book about it. You can talk with somebody about it, make that a practice, or journal about it as well.
Yeah, cool. Who's the most inspiring man in the world? Who would you like to emulate? Who's your role model? Study their lives and get to know them.